Hello and welcome. Yes, I am finally back. I know this video won't reach all my subscribers because, well, my channel has been pushed somewhere down a deep hole. But here's the funny part. I didn't lose a single subscriber. In fact, I actually gained a few more over the years. So yeah, we are back. And I have a lot of plans. I know I still have to respond to Abu's Response channel and a few others. But we'll take it one by one. For today, I want to talk about the undefeatable Baba Bageshwar. Dr. Zakir Naik. Yes, Dr. Zakir Naik. The so-called undisputed, undefeatable guy who proved Islam to thousands. But is he really that strong? Or is he vulnerable? Let's find out. Before we move on, let me remind you. Zakir Naik has never debated a credible atheist like Richard Dawkins. I won't make any claims without evidence, but his debate with William Campbell looked pretty suspicious.
And there are these problems that he has said, and I don't deny them, and I don't have good answers for them. But I will tell about...
Anyway, let's get going, shall we?
One of the most filthiest animal on the face of the earth is the pig. Wherever you find dirt and filth, you'll find the pig there.
Zakir Naik claims it's one of the filthiest animals. Alright, fair enough. It's true that pigs raised in unsanitary conditions can carry harmful diseases, including leptospirosis. But that's the point. When they are in unsanitary conditions, pigs that are raised on farms and treated properly don't carry these diseases. Pigs don't sweat. That's why they roll in mud to cool off. But if they are given shade, water, and clean bedding, they don't need to roll in filth. And it's not just pigs. Even halal animals like cattle can carry deadly diseases like E. coli. The New York Times actually reported on this back in 2015, showing how animals of all kinds can spread disease if they are not raised or slaughtered in healthy conditions.
But the beef was contaminated before it even reached the restaurant.
Health officials suspect the original source of contamination was at the slaughterhouse.
Beef carcasses can become contaminated with dangerous bacteria, falling off the production line into blood or feces on the floor.
Pigs might look like the dirtiest, but they are not born like that.
Pig today is one of the most shameless animal on the face of the earth.
Alright, first of all, let's clear this up. The definition of shameless changes from country to country, culture to culture, and of course, religion to religion. For example, in Afghanistan, a woman dressed like this might be called shameless. But in Pakistan, a woman wearing jeans might be considered shameless. But in the West, that same dress is completely normal, and nobody calls it shameless. So this idea of shamelessness is nothing more than a societal creation. Now let's see what Zakir Naik considers shameless.
Pig today is one of the most shameless animal on the face of the earth. It enjoys seeing its spouse, seeing its mate have sex with his friend.
This is utter nonsense. Scientifically, what actually happens is that a sow, female pig, can mate with multiple boars during her heat cycle. The boars compete to mate with her. It's just basic animal behavior, documented by biologists. There is no such thing as watching with a friend, or enjoying in the human sense. Where the hell did this friend come from?
In the Western countries, we have dance parties. After dance parties, we are swapping of wives. You sleep with my wife, I sleep with your wife. Do you think it's modest?
No questions, no objections to such a lie. This is hilarious. Even if we imagine, just for argument's sake, that it happens in 10% of cases, where is his proof that it has anything to do with eating pork? And yet the crowd is clapping for him. I honestly don't know what's coming next.
Do you think it's modest? And there is a scientific thing that you eat pig and you behave like pig.
Alright, there are two major blunders here. First of all, what is a scientific thing? I've heard of a scientific fact, a scientific concept, a scientific claim, a scientific theory. but never a scientific thing. So let's clear this up. Muslims, ya Muslimin, answer me honestly. Do you really think this guy is the smartest among you? Alright, fine, let's accept that. But answer this. Was he trying to say scientific fact, or scientific concept, or scientific theory? What exactly was he trying to say? This is such a huge blunder. The second part is even worse.
And there is a scientific thing that you eat pig and you behave like pig.
I don't even have to dig deep. This is nonsense. Meat doesn't carry the traits of an animal. I don't know where Zakir Naik concluded this from. Maybe from Lab Rasa. You don't need to be a non-Muslim to disagree with him. By his logic, most Muslims should behave like cattle, sheep, and goats on Eid al-Adha. Now let's provide an actual scientific fact. Human behavior is shaped by complex interactions of the brain, hormones, environment, culture, and upbringing. Neuroscience has shown that actions and decision-making happen in the brain's neural circuits, not in the digestive system. Eating pork doesn't rewrite your brain's wiring any more than eating chicken makes you flap your arms like a chicken. Trust me, I wasn't even going to be funny at this point, but Zakir Naik forces you into it. Anyway, we'll discuss more about Zakir Naik and other content creators who defend Islam. There are many of them, but we will go through all of them one by one. That's it for now. I admire and appreciate those Muslims who watch this video till the end. I really do. You guys are smart. Just keep learning. Anyway, ask me anything. Of course, I'm busy, but I'll try to answer the questions I can in the comment section. Until then, ma'as salama.